on the right.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry, on the right.
oh, right, okay.
So how are you today?
Not bad, thank you.
Excellent. What are you up to today?
Nothing much. I'm just about to, 3 o'clock, I gotta go see my civil lawyer. That's about it. That's all I have planned today, really.
Okay.
Go home and eat after this, and go there and come back and do some laundry.
And do some what?
Some laundry after I'm done.
Very exciting.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Did you have any luck trying to get a hold of a mental status report for you at the hospital?
No.
Really?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Do you mind if I ask you, is it because you don't want to get it, or you don't want to share it with us? Or
Well, no, I'd be willing to sign whatever. Miss Rosemary, she asked me to sign another medical release, and, you know, so you guys can do whatever. And
we could probably get it for you.
yeah, so I've signed medical releases already, and I'd be willing to do it again, like, whatever.
No, that should be enough. I mean, I think, what I had
I spoke to my civil lawyer, and he told me that I need to get in writing and get a copy of the actual release that I signed before, and get in writing why I'm having to sign it again or whatever, because all of this is tying into my case, because these are the things I'm having to go through after the fact.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite follow you there.
No, my civil lawyer that I told you I'm going to be seeing today.
Yeah.
I saw him last week, and I've been keeping him abreast with everything.
That's no problem. You can bring him here if you want to.
Oh, no, he wouldn't want to come here. I mean, he doesn't have time for that. What I'm saying is that he advised me that I should get in writing, right, why I'm to sign my release over again and get a copy of the release and a copy of the, okay.
As far as I know, I've never seen a copy of a release for your medical records at the hospital before.
Miss Rosemary, she just indicated to me just not too long ago that I did sign one, so maybe you want to consult with her about that as well. I mean, I'm not lying, but I'll sign it again. But I'm just saying that my civil lawyer advised me to, to get this documentation from my case, my civil case. I'm suing the Hamilton police for shooting me, right?
Yes, yes.
So, and he explained to me that these are all the things that I'm having to deal with after the fact. So I have to get as much documentation as I can to get, to build my case that I have pending, right?
I don't know anything about that, and I'm not really sure how it would relate to that. What the issue is, for more than anything else for me, Tyrone, is that it's quite possible that you sustained a head injury.
Yeah, well, I did, obviously. Yes, I did. That's why I had seizures, right?
Well, I'm not making a judgment about that, but I think that was how you ended up being involved with the medical system over there in the first place.
Medical system where? What do you mean?
At the hospital.
When?
You would have had somebody would have done a mental status report on you. That's the only thing I've been interested in having a look at.
What do you mean, due to the seizures that I had? Or when I had the head injury, and when I went and got the MRI and neurologist and all of that type of stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but the neurologist didn't, I mean, how are you, can I ask you something?
Certainly. How
are you going to, if the neurologist couldn't pick up anything on the MRI or the EEG or the, whatever else, the CAT scan, and all they could tell me is, hey, either it can go away or you could try different medications, and I haven't had a seizure in 2 years, so, how do you figure that it is like I have a brain injury? Like, last time I talked to you, you said something's wrong with my head, right?
Okay, you asked me about 5 questions. Where do you want to start?
I'm sorry, am I talking too much again?
No, But where do you want to start?
Wherever you like.
Okay, first of all, you said something you never said to me before.
What
that
is
you
that?
remember meeting with a neurologist, and that the neurologist had given you some information about the possibility of a head injury and the possibility of changing medication.
Oh, I've said that.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. I've said it to numerous
You may
people.
have said it to somebody else, but you didn't say that to me.
Okay.
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 Now, I'm going to tell you, we'll just deal with this issue first, okay?
Okay.
No one goes and gets an MRI and or a CAT scan and has a meeting with a neurologist that there's not a report filed somewhere.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, it's right there with my doctor. Yeah, my doctor. Yeah. My doctor was the one that recommended me right across the street to General Hospital to go see a neurologist.
Okay.
Right?
Have you seen that report?
Well, I don't read like medical files, sir. I mean, I attended it.
It's yours.
Yeah, but
it belongs to you. It's about you.
Yeah, but why would I concern myself with something that happened? Like, I haven't had seizures in 2 years. Like,
fine. You're not curious about that. We'll just leave that. That's fine.
Okay.
There's no problem with that. But you did see somebody.
Yes, I did.
And this is the first time that you've ever mentioned to me
Okay.
that you remember having any kind of discussion with a neurologist.
I beg to differ. I remember saying it, but maybe you forgot. But that's okay.
I don't forget.
Okay.
Okay. So you may have said it to Rosemary. You may have said it to somebody else.
Okay.
And the only thing that I keep asking you about is there would have been a report filed somewhere. Now the hospital will have one. In all likelihood, your family doctor's got one.
And I signed medical release for you.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So when I leave from here out of your office, you want me to concern myself with
I don't
something
want
that
to be concerned about it at all.
doesn't really matter to me? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
No,
oh,
it
okay.
doesn't.
Can I ask you a question, sir? I'm just curious. I just want to know, like, how many more of these sessions that, I mean, I know I have like 11 more months of
We're a
probation.
long way from finished here.
Oh, okay. So I have 11 more months of probation.
You're probably going to see me for quite a while yet.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Now, what was the other question you asked me?
Actually, I can't remember.
I know you can't, and that's problematic for me. Of all the things, Tyrone, I mean, do you remember what I said to you?
What? When?
Well, way back when. Do you remember conversations that you and I have had about your children and about visitation?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
what did I say?
And, well, basically, and the gist of it was you were telling me, I was telling you that I'm not ready to go to court and go look about joint custody and whatnot. And you were pretty much telling me that that's not a sign of a good parent, basically, right?
No, I never said that at all.
I mean, that's not, those weren't your words, but that's pretty much what I got out of the conversation. And I went to Miss Ross and I told her, and she said, you know, you're doing everything good in your probation. You took your programs, whatnot, you know, just attend the sessions, and if you're not ready to go that route, to go have your children right now, I told you, I said, hey, at the time I was living in a one room, right, and now I got a bachelor apartment. I need to have somewhere where I can accommodate them, right, so I said, that's my plan. You said you didn't agree with that, basically, right? I don't know exactly your exact words. It's so far long ago, sir. Like, you can't expect me to remember.
Well, it's so far long ago you don't really remember it. But the issue is, are your children that important to you or not that important to you? And if not important to you, let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish the sentence, and then you can say whatever you want.
Okay.
So either your children are not that important to you, or you don't really care that much about it, or whatever the issue is here, Tyrone. You either don't really care that much about having contact with them, or you don't care enough about the process that you don't really accurately remember what I had tried to discuss with you, other than the fact that you're not ready yet. You remember that because that's what you had said to me, okay?
Okay. So
that bothers me a little bit.
That's fine.
It doesn't have to bother you, but it bothers me.
Okay. Well.
The primary thing that I ask you, whatever you want to ask me.
No, I'm listening to you. I don't have nothing to ask you. I'm listening. I'm disagreeing with. I'm saying, okay, that's your
Why do
opinion.
you disagree with that? Okay, fine. What were the other two questions you asked me just when you walked in here this
Oh,
morning?
come on, sir.
I don't know.
Why are you being so hard on me? Like, come on.
I'm not being hard on you. I'm being very patient with you.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Can I ask you something? That while we're asking each other questions, why is it that, like you would say, things like, I think you're an idiot and stuff like that. You remember saying that? Oh, you never said that?
No.
Oh, I'm making it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. How about, let's see. Well, obviously, you asked me about, do I remember about my children? I said, well, basically, you were saying that I'm not being a good parent. You said
I never said that.
Yeah, I know, but meanwhile,
I never said that.
I know those weren't your words. I'm saying that's the gist. That's what I got out of it.
Okay.
And you told me just a while ago, wait a minute. You told me that I'm saying that I don't care enough about the children or whatnot. What does that spell out to me? Like, as a person, a human being, when you're telling me I don't care about my children.
Calm down a little bit. Calm down a little bit.
Oh, I'm calm, sir. I'm just talking. I'm just talking.
I'm very aware of that.
Okay. Can I ask you something else?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're now 3 questions behind. Would you like me to answer them, or do you want to just keep asking the question?
Hey, I'd like to ask you another question if you don't mind.
You can ask me as many questions as you want, but at some point, you have to stop talking for a little bit, which I'd ask you to do in order to let me answer.
Okay.
Is that part of what happens or not?
No.
Oh, okay. So I'll just do whatever I want to do, and you can ask because you don't expect me to answer. Is that what you want?
Sir, now we're just like plateauing. I don't understand. I don't really understand what, like, I don't know. You know, I really don't. Once again, I'm speechless. Like, we get to the point where I don't even know what to say.
I know.
I don't even know what I'm going to get out of this. You know what I mean? But as I said before,
I'll tell you what you're not going to get out of it.
I tell you what.
If you don't stop talking for a little bit,
Okay.
and every once in a while try to listen, you will get nothing.
Oh, okay. But I'll tell you one
And
thing.
then keep talking.
Oh, okay. All right.
You have some issues with emotional disconnect. I know. And for example, the issue about your children that I brought up today, 3 times you've said to me that I told you you were a bad parent, or I gave you the gist to tell you that you were a bad parent. That's not correct. You have difficulty concentrating when you get even very slightly emotionally elevated. And I've seen this happen on several occasions, and I really don't, I'm not asking you to respond to this. You've asked me several questions, and I'm going to tell you, sir, I will answer them. So just remain calm for a few minutes and try to take in what I'm saying to you. I never said to you you were a bad parent, ever, but that's what you remember. So you have issues of very poor capabilities of concentration when you get even someone says something that, for whatever reason, you take offense at. And you do have really severe memory impairment. And I'm asking you, I don't understand why. And the only thing I can think of is there's a possibility that maybe you had a head injury. And that might shed some light on it. And I'm curious about it. You don't have to be, but I am. Oh, believe me, there are serious issues of you're going along and then it goes this way. And that's unusual. And I'm going to tell you, Tyrone, it is very unusual. And you have trouble focusing. I've seen you. You just start to babble, and you just keep yapping on, and it means nothing. And then when I ask you what you just said, you can't remember. That's really disorganized cognitive functioning. And I'm seeing it, and I see it more than on one occasion. And you come in here, well, are we done? And the answer.
When have I said that?
How many times do I have to keep seeing you, or we're almost finished here?
I never asked you if are we done.
You said that less than 10 minutes ago.
I said, are we done? Just a while ago?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. I said, are we done?
Yeah.
Me.
How many more times do I have to see you?
No, yeah, I asked you that. Yeah, I said, no, how many more sessions?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I didn't say...
Meaning, are we finished with this whole process here?
No.
Well, I interpret it that way.
Okay. Well,
How should I have interpreted it? I misunderstood.
I don't know. I don't really know what else to say because, you
No.
know...
Okay, so I misunderstood you when you said, how many more times do I have to see you? I
said, how many more sessions?
Let me finish the sentence and then you can respond.
Okay.
I interpreted your question about how many more sessions do we have to meet with each other. I interpreted that as you're suggesting that, well, maybe we're done here. Is there any more things that we have to try and accomplish here? And my response to you was, I think we're a long way from being finalized here. Now, I misinterpreted that, so how should I have interpreted that, Tyrone?
I don't know, sir. You're the expert. I'm not even gonna elaborate on that. You tell me whatever.
No, you see, because you don't know.
I don't want to say anything that you're gonna twist and because I
I'm
never.
not trying to. I'm asking for clarification.
Listen, I remember exactly what I said.
I asked for clarification.
I'm trying to tell you.
No, you're not. You said I'm not going to enter into that. That's different than trying to clarify.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Earlier, I said, how many more sessions do we have?
Yes.
I'm curious. I said, I'm curious.
Okay.
How many more sessions do we have? Because I know I have 11 more months of probation left. And before I actually could finish the sentence, you told me that, oh, well, we have a long way to go. Because I guess, you know, that's your opinion or whatever, right? That was it.
So, what's the point you're trying to make?
I'm trying to reiterate what I said, because remember you wanted me to clarify what I said? You were trying to say, are we done? I didn't say, are we done here? I never said that.
Okay, so
remember?
You were just asking out of vague curiosity whether we're going to ever meet again, or whether that was going to go on for 11 months.
How many more sessions do we have? That's what I said. I didn't say that. I didn't say, are we ever going to meet again?
Well, why did you want to know how many more sessions we have?
Because I'm curious. That's what I said. I'm curious to know. And I know I have 11 more months of probation left. And the thing is, like, all right, we've peaked and we're plateaued. Like, the thing is, you're a hard person to talk to. I don't even know how I'm going to get anything out of this, sir. Because the thing is, you say there's something wrong in my head, right? And the thing is...
Tyrone, I never said that.
Okay.
I said,
okay.
It would appear to me that you have some...
memory lapses or whatever.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
But apparently you do too, sir, because you can't remember telling me that, hey, you think I'm an idiot? Because you actually said that to me.
Oh,
and I said, you remember that?
That's different. I thought you accused me of calling you an idiot.
No.
I called myself an idiot.
You said, do you think I'm an idiot?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but that's not...
Absolutely, Tyrone.
Oh, you remember that then? But see, that's unprofessional. Like,
you please stop talking all the time.
Oh, okay. All right.
We come in here, you never stop yapping. And I try to answer a question for you, and as soon as I get one word out, you start yattering again. Tyrone, you have emotional and cognitive malfunction. Yes, you do. And what I had said to you was the way you respond to me is you don't remember what you said the last time we met. You don't remember what you said 10 minutes ago. And you're trying to brush it all off as this is all normal. And I've said to you, if you think I'm an idiot, then that would make sense. But if I'm not an idiot, what you're telling me probably doesn't make sense. Now, I don't know why it was that you would take such offense at the possibility that I would refer to myself as an idiot.
No, you said that. No, I took offense because you told me. You said, do you think? You said to me, do you think I'm an idiot?
No.
And I said, no, sir, I would never know.
I said you must think I'm an idiot.
Oh, okay. All right.
See, that's
and I said, no, sir, no, sir. I said, no.
Stop now. Stop. Okay. So first of all, the way you presented it to me, I thought you accused me of calling you an idiot, which didn't happen at all.
That's not what I said, though. That's not what I said a while ago. I never said that. I don't even know how you came up with that. But that,
I know you don't, and that's a problem.
Okay.
I listen very carefully to everything everybody says.
Okay.
So I misinterpreted that. But I don't do it entirely on my own. I maybe get some help with that.
Okay.
Then you said that I had said, you're treating me like an idiot. And I never said that at all. What I said is,
I said
the way...
Okay. Okay, go ahead. I was just trying to correct you. That's not what I said, but that's okay.
Tell me then the last thing I said to you about whether or not I was an idiot.
You said something about I said you're treating me like an idiot. I didn't say the word.
You can't remember. And you can't remember what we said even 5 minutes ago. Tyrone, listen to me carefully. Just stop talking, okay?
Okay.
You do have some cognitive impairment. Let me make that clear, okay? And it gets worse when you get even slightly rattled. And as soon as you come in here,
I need a file.
oh, go right ahead.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay.
I feel awful.
How come you?
So I have to cover I'm so sorry about that.
No problem. So, and even when you get very slightly, just even sitting down and being in a position where you have to talk to me for a few minutes, you get rattled. Yeah, and you've learned to do this as if this is somehow startling to you, and you somehow think that covers up the fact that you're unable to accurately reflect and remember what's going on. Now, you may convince yourself that you're pulling it off, but as far as I'm concerned, you're not. Now, there's some reason for that, Tyrone, and at some point you should have some level of curiosity about that. And maybe you don't, but I assure you that I do. And I'm very interested in trying to find out about that, and at some point, this may make some sense to you. Yeah, I'm not asking you, okay? I'm telling you. So, I'm sorry if coming here upsets you, and I know that when you get, that when you're upset, you can't think very well, and you blurt out things and you natter on. And then when I ask you to reflect on things, to try to remember things, you do it very inaccurately. Now, the issue about you as a parent and your children, we've had now 4 conversations about that, and every time you remember it differently than you did the time before. Now, I don't know why that wouldn't bother you at some point, but you certainly hold that against me, and the fact that you do hold it against me, and you can't remember it very well, I find that really bothersome. And the thing that I don't understand, why it doesn't bother you. I mean, it's amazing. And I think you should consider this is a good possibility, a good place for you to try to get some help for a condition that may or may not be causing you more problems than you realize. Is that fair enough to say?
I'm listening to you, sir. I don't really agree with, if you're asking me.
Actually, I don't think you've agreed with anything I've ever said. So the fact that you wouldn't agree with that doesn't surprise me either.
Okay.
So, actually, I do remember getting to the point where I even offered you the option of, we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. And you couldn't think of anything you want to talk about. So we're back. Yeah, you don't remember that either.
Oh yeah, I remember you said you want to talk about baseball. I mean, but I was speechless because the way you came off, like I don't want to talk to a person that's talking condescending to me and telling me I'm yakety yak and this and that. And I'm not. Listen. I'm not all of this type of stuff that like. Come on, there has to be a certain level of respect when 2 people are communicating.
I have an incredible amount of respect for you.
You're a psychologist. You're supposed to help people. You're not supposed to put them down.
I'm not putting you down.
What do you think that is?
I'm not putting you down.
Okay.
If I tell you that you have accurate memory and recollection of things, that would be doing you a disservice because it's not true. See, Tara? If you want to bring a video and take a video with you, you go through this routine and you do it. It's automatic and it's identical. Meaning your repertoire, the terminology that someone would use, your responses that you are very limited. And whenever you get even slightly emotionally elevated, you stop functioning, you stop thinking. Now, most people get like that, but the level of emotional involvement is usually much higher than it is for you. So you should be more curious, I would think, about what has happened to you and what sort of impairment you may or may not have had. And I'll try to do my best to explain it to you and try to help you deal with it, Tyrone. And I'm sorry that you're not as interested as you should be. I think you should be, but that's your prerogative. How's that?
That's fine. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, good. I'm glad we did agree on that. When's your next appointment with Rosemary?
Here it is right here, sir.
I asked you.
Well,
Did you not tell me?
as I said, July 3rd, 11th, 30th. 11:30, okay?
Okay. And what's going to happen on July 3rd at 11:30? What's your understanding?
The same thing. I'm going to meet with Miss Rosemary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did she recommend that you meet with me first or you meet with me afterwards?
No, she didn't recommend neither one, so it's up to you.
Okay. So you're going to meet with her at 11:30. So how about if we meet at 12? How's that?
That's fine.
Okay. Fair enough. Do you want to write it on the iPad? It may not be a good test. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Fair enough.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Let's go.